For today's beginners class, there's a bunch of things that we need to go over. One, we're going to be talking about our challenge, right? Continuing to advance through that particular part of our training to learn about how to be really successful in whatever we want to do. We're going to be working a little bit on our self-defense. Right? Make sure we're pretty solid on that. And then, of course, we got some striking to do. So it's a pretty busy day today. Let's get started with some warm-ups, and we'll take it from there. All right, everybody, before we get started in the main part of class, we're going to just start off with a simple warm-up, right, which is important for keeping our muscles and joints healthy, right? Let's do a little bit of a warm-up before we get too much into activity, right? So this is going to be a 4-part warm-up. Every one of the parts has about 30 seconds to it, right? So we're going to start off in our fighting stance, and all we're going to do is like a twist and cross-body block, twist, cross-body block, twist, cross-body block, twist, cross-body block. Some of our more advanced students may recognize this as kind of like a double block for a roundhouse kick in sparring, right? But if you're not as familiar with that, you just think, I'm doing a cross-body block, I'm doing a cross-body block. Very important that your feet are turning as you do this, turning your hip. Not so much your head, right? But your shoulders, your hips, your feet, right? We're getting that moving, right? You can pick up your pace if you're feeling a little bit more sprightly. I was doing it slow on purpose, right? We're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So we have the other leg in front, we're just twisting and blocking, ready, set, and go. Twist and block, get that cross-body block, right? And again, right, find the right speed for you. This may be the right speed for you, right? Or maybe this is the right speed for you, right? The important thing during a warm-up is you're just giving your body some time to get ready for the movements in class to prevent injury. So just keep twisting, just keep turning, and keep breathing. That's super important. People who breathe live a whole heck of a lot longer. Good. And stop. Okay, so now we're going to switch things up. We're going to do some push-ups, right? We're going to make sure we get our full range of motion on push-ups. So we're doing 30 seconds worth. Ready, set, and go. Right, as I do my push-ups, right? There's lots of different ways that you may pick to do push-ups. Maybe you're doing it with your legs straight. Maybe you're doing it with your knees bent, right? Maybe you're clapping. Whatever's right for you, right? You just want to finish up that set for 30 seconds. Major goals are, it should be a little bit challenging at the end. The last couple should be hard, and you get that full range of motion, right? Get all the way up, all the way down, you're going to get a whole heck of a lot better at doing your push-ups. Good. All right, and we're done with push-ups. We're back up onto our feet, right? Coming up on our last little warm-up move, we're just going to be doing alternating leg front kicks. Ready, set, and go. Looks like this, kick one leg, then the other leg, right? Doesn't have to be particularly high, doesn't have to be particularly fast, right? The important thing is you're just kind of activating those muscles, right? I'm gonna turn a little sideways so you can see what it looks like from the side, right? You can see I'm not kicking at my highest, right? I'm just trying to let my body move and be ready for the class. We'll be starting any minute now. Good. Keep kicking, keep breathing. And time. We're done with warm-ups. Let's get into the main part of class. All right, we're going to be doing some kicking today, and we're really going to be focusing on 2 kicks. We're going to be working on a lead leg side kick and a front kick, right? To get started, we're just going to do a few front kicks, right? So get back in our fighting stance. Hands are up. Now, before we start things out, what do I need to know? If you're a white belt, 4 things: hands up, eyes forward, kick above your belt, recover back without falling over. If you are a yellow belt, bend your knee, snap the kick, have a little bit of speed, right? So remember those things. If you're like, well, Sensei, what do I need to do to get a strike? Those things, right? I just told you the answer, right? So let's do our front kicks. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy, right? Switch your legs, same idea. Now, pop quiz. Oh no, it's a test, I didn't study. What were the things I said for your belt that you needed to do to get the stripe? For white belt, it's 4 things. For yellow belt, it is 6 things. If you know the answer, is great. If you don't, let's review. White belts, hands up, keep your eyes forward, kick above your belt, and recover back. Yay! For a yellow belt, kick with a little bit of speed, and bend your knee and snap it out in front kick. All right, so we're doing the other side, same idea, front kick. do those things. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So those are the basics of a front kick. Hopefully we know them. Now, let's get into side kicks. As you do a side kick, there are more things. Oh my goodness. 1, look where you're kicking. It's a shocker. 2, kick as high as your belt. Another shocker. 3, recover back to where you started. Oh my goodness. 4, point your foot sideways. Right? So if your hands move a little bit, that's okay. But you better have that foot pointed sideways on a side kick. Otherwise, it's not a side kick. It's a weird kick. Now, that's what you need to know as a white belt. Those 4 things. As a yellow belt who's trying to get a strike, well, you got to kick a little bit faster. Oh, that fasting again. Oh, man. Second thing, you've got to make sure that you bring your foot up in front instead of bringing your foot up behind as you go to do your side kick. All right, so we got some extra things to think about for your side kick if you're a yellow belt, but let's do it. We're going to do 10 lead leg side kicks on each leg. Hopefully you remember. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. Now you don't get into trouble if you keep your hands up, by the way. 4, it's just not as important. 5 is getting that foot sideways right now. 6, 7, it's important, just not as important. 8, we'll worry about it eventually, trust me. 9, 10, okay, switch your legs, the same idea. Bring your knee front, especially true if you are a yellow belt. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, foot sideways, 6, sideways, 7, 8, look where you're kicking, 9, it's important for safety, 10, so you don't kick a lamp or a cat or something like that. Okay, so do a basic review of our side kicks. Now we're going to mix them together, okay? We're going to do a front kick or a lead leg side kick. To start, you want your feet pretty even, so you're not leaning one way or the other way, right? You hear whichever kick I say, you do. Here we go. Front kick. Good. Front kick. Lead leg side kick. Lead leg side kick. Switch your legs. Front kick. Front kick. Lead leg side kick. Lead leg side kick. Okay, enough of the easy way. Time to get a box. I gotta go get one. You may need to get one. We need to pause. Feel free to pause. You need a basket, a box, a bucket, something. The bigger it is, in terms of sideways, the easier it gets. If it's really tall, it gets really hard again though, right? So you've got like, I got the laundry hamper. It's up to here. Is that a great idea? No. Okay, so watch what you're gonna do. You're gonna put your front foot in the box. Your back foot out of the box. Now we're gonna do those same 2 kicks, front kick or lead leg side kick. You try not to touch the sides of the box. Right? You try to put your foot back down in the center. A low, flat box is easier than a tall, skinny box. All right, so here we are. We're in our fighting stance. Whatever kick I say, you do. Front kick. And that should be the foot that's not in the box. Front kick. Now, if you kick in the box, it could be you're not bending your knee enough, by the way. Lead leg side kick. Again, if you're hitting the box, it could be you're not bending your knee enough. Lead leg side kick. Front kick. Ooh, I touched the lip there. That's okay, I guess. I think it was my pants that touched. Pants touching, no big deal. Front kick. Lead leg side kick. Ooh, don't fall over. Lead leg side kick. Okie dokie. Switch, put your other foot in the box. It should be the foot that's in the front though, right? So this foot's in front. The foot that's in the box always does the side kick. The foot that's out of the box always does the front kick. I'm kicking right at you because both kicks point the same direction. Front kick. See, I kick right at you. Front kick. Oh, I touched it. Oh no. Lead leg side kick. Lead leg side kick. See, both kicks go the same way. I touched the edge. I got too busy talking. Oh no! I don't want to do that. Front kick. Front kick. It's a problem with teaching. Sometimes you have to talk when you do it. Lead leg side kick. Lead leg side kick. And front kick. Okay, so if you're pretty good at that, great. We can keep moving on to the next part of class. If you're having a hard time with that, feel free to be like, you know what, Sensei Jeff, I'm going to spend a few extra minutes with a foot in a box. All right, so great job. Let's get ready for the next part of class. All right, so this month we've been working on our challenge. We've gone through the first couple layers. We're going to quickly review those. The first one has to do with listening the right way, right away in class and then at home, right? Following directions, being, kind of respectful and focused. That's great stuff. The next level goes to being self-disciplined, which is kind of the key to success, right? Which is I do things without having have people tell me, right? And I've shared the story 1,000 times about like, hey, when I get in the car now, I put in the seatbelt without my mommy yelling at me, right? When I was a kid, she had to tell me all the time, Jeff, put on your seatbelt. She didn't call me Sensei Jeff, by the way, kids. She called me Jeff because I wasn't a sensei then. And I'm, yes, Mom, I'll put on my seatbelt because, I was pretty good at listening. But now my mom never drives with me. She doesn't take me to the toy store anymore. It's the worst. Oh, me, Mom. No, I'm kidding, right? And she doesn't tell me to put my seatbelt on. I have to remind myself every single time. This third part of the challenge is looking to grow even to new levels, right? Going beyond that and looking for new ways to improve, right? So your parents are great resources. They're awesome to kind of learn a lot from, but you can also learn by looking at other kids, right? Be like, hey, that kid, they're doing this at home. Maybe I should try that, right? My mom never asks me to take out the garbage, but Billy takes out the garbage. That's what he said he did for his challenge. Maybe I should try that. Maybe I'll ask my mom, hey Mom, can I try taking out the garbage today, right? Man, if you start doing stuff like that, your parents are gonna be like, what happened? Why is my kid so awesome, right? And you're gonna find out if you learn how to do this, whew, you're gonna be great at anything because you're gonna figure out how to get better. And that's really what we're talking about. Figuring out how to make our dreams come true, how to be great, right? So the challenge right now is think about like, okay, you did these things at home, which is great, right? Brushed your teeth, walked the dog, whatever it is. What's something else you can do to help out, right? Something else that you can prove to your family that you're a respectful, responsible, caring part of the family, right? So we're going to be talking about that in class, talk about that in your private sessions, right? Looking for like, what are some things that I can do to make my family happier and healthier, right? And if you do that, man, you're going to do a great job on challenge 3, be able to win your prizes, right? We've got some special t-shirts and things like that. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys get. So great job today. Let's keep moving on to the next part of class. All right, today we're going to work a little bit on control number 1 and control number 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a minute and just kind of review the patterns, kind of go through it slow. For those of you who are pretty skilled in this, should be review. And then we're going to try and change things up and challenge you a little bit. So to start, we're just going to start in our stay away stance. Stay away stance, feet are pretty even, hands are up in front of us. We're like, hey man, back off, right? Stay away from me. I don't want to have to fight you, right? So from the side, it kind of looks like this, right? So from here, we're going to start off with our simple dodge. Now on control 1 and control 2, the dodge is the same. It's forward and to the side, to your right, right? So all we're going to do is dodge, one step, and come back, right? So the trick I use for this is 1 and 1, and then you're done. So it's 1 and 1, and you're done. 1 and 1, and you're done. Go back. Do that 2 more times. Ready? 1 and 1, and go back. Now, really important when you dodge, you want to feel balanced. If you feel like you're leaning one way or the other, You goofed up. Ready? And dodge. 1 and 1. Okay, so we got the dodge. Now, we're going to start adding in the blocks. Now, for control number 1, which is the first one we're going to start with, because it's 1, right? We do a middle block with this hand. That's your left hand, right? So we're going to dodge and block at the same time. Ready? Set, dodge and block. Good, we're going to do it 2 more times. Ready? Dodge and block. Good, 1 more time. Dodge and block. Okay, from here, stay right there, don't go back yet. We're going to punch. This hand that's out goes to the chamber, hand that's in the chamber goes out. Boom, just like that. That is control number 1. We're going to do control number 1 3 times, and then we're going to do control number 2. Ready? And control number 1. Again, go back. Take your time. Control number 1, dodge and block. Then punch and chamber. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to punch while they're still dodging. That ain't it. You got to do one then the other. Ready? Dodge and block. Then punch. 1 more time. Dodge and block. Then punch. Put your hand in the chamber. Okay, good. So that's a quick review of control number 1. Now let's go over control number 2. It's the same dodge, but the block is with 2 hands like this. You can kind of look at it from the side. Right? I want to block with my forearms. Right? So we're going to dodge this way, block that way. Ready to dodge, block? Good. Let's do that again. We're going to do dodge, block 1 more time. Ready to dodge, block? Good. That's so easy. I don't think we need to spend any more time on that one. Let's move on. The hand that's farther from the screen kind of pretends to grab the wrist. The other hand that's closest to the screen chops at the screen. Right? So let's try it again. Ready? Dodge and block. Hand that's farthest from the screen, pretend to grab it. You're grabbing the wrist. The hand that's closest to the screen, chop. All right, we're doing it 1 more time with a little less explanation. Dodge, block, grab, chop. Okay, last little bit, because this one kind of breaks into 3 pieces. 1 breaks into 2. We have to grab again and knee. Right? I want you to see this one from the side really quick. When I dodge and block, right? Then I grab and I chop, and I grab again. My hands are kind of like this. My arms aren't crossed. If your arms are crossed, or if you let go and then re-grab, that's bad. Both hands are kind of pretending to grab. Okay? So, from here, dodge and block, grab, chop, grab. So you have both arms grabbing, and your arms are not crossed. Then take the leg that's closest to me and do like a sideways knee. Boom. It's kind of like a roundhouse kick style knee. All right, we're going to do it again. Ready? Dodge and block, grab and chop, grab and knee. Ha-ha. Okay, 1 more time. Ready? And dodge and block, grab and chop, grab and knee. Okay, so now we're going to go through a few variations on ways we can test to see if you can do control 1 and control 2. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you one, and then after I do it, you do it. And what I'm going to do is I'll do it, and then I'll count to 3. And your goal is to finish doing what I did, the exact same move, before I can count to 3. And if you can, that's pretty good. And if you can't, it's less good. Okay, so we're starting from here. Well, we're going to do a few of these. Ready? Watch me. After I finish it, then you do it. Your turn. 1, 2, 3. All right, going again. Watch to see which one I do. Go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ready, set, hope. 1, 2, 3. Did you do control number 1? I hope you did. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Hope. Hope you did control number 1 again. All right, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Did you do control number 2? I gave you an extra second there. All right, let's try it again. Go. Your turn. 1, 2, 3. All right, now if you're able to do that, great, right? You might want to move on to this next little bit. If you're having a hard time, we pause, practice a couple more times. For this turn, I'm not showing you anything. I'm just going to tell you, do control number 1 or control number 2. And then after I count to 3, I'll do it so you can say, like, oh, that's the one I did, or, oops, right? So here we go. Set yourself up. Show me control number 1. 1, 2, 3. Should have done this. Okay, come on back. Get ready. Wait. Feet apart, ready to move, but don't move until you hear me say it. Control 2. 1, 2, 3. You should be done. You should have done this. Block with 2, chop with 1, knee. Okay, let's keep going. Ready? Control number 1. 1, 2, 3. Should have done this. Hopefully you did. Okay. Show me control number 2. 1, 2, 3. My turn. Ha, 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 ha. All right, one more time. Let's do control number 2. 1, 2, 3. Time. Should have done this. Okay. So if you're having a hard time with that, again, you might want to pause and practice a couple more times to remember the names of these techniques. But now we're going to switch up to kind of the last round for today, which is watching for when I come to punch you. Okay? So as I come over to punch you, you're going to see I can either do a straight punch or a wild punch. And you have to do the appropriate technique based upon which one I do. If I do a straight punch, you should do control number 1. If I do a wild punch where my arm swings, you should do control number 2. Now, here's the trick to watching, all right, and seeing which one it's going to be. If I do a straight punch, my elbow stays kind of bent a lot, and my arm goes right forward. When you see me do a wild punch, the trick is my hand is going to come back first. When you see this, you know it's going to be a wild punch if you just watch it come that way. Ooh, that's a little bit harder, control number 1. Okay, so watch carefully, right? Same thing, I'll punch and I'll count 1, 2, 3. If you finish before I finish counting to 3, you did a fantastic job. If you didn't, maybe you need to practice a couple more times, but that's okay. Here we go, either control number 1 or control number 2. Watch carefully, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Should have done control number 1 there, right? One block and one punch on 1, hence 1. Ready? Control number 2 is this one, where you block with 2 hands, you hit me 2 times, you grab 2 times, there's a lot of 2s in 2, right? I made that one kind of easy, right? Felt bad. But I'm not going to be nice anymore. It's time to be mean again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so hopefully you did control number 2 with both of its strikes, both of its blocks, both of its grabs. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If we got the same one again, that was control number 2, because that wild punch. Watch carefully though. 1, 2, 3. All right. Hopefully you got control 1 in time. Good dodging. Always dodging that way. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Again. Hopefully you got control number 1 in. If not, not so good. And last but not least. 1, 2, 3. And hopefully you got control number 2 in that time. All right, so everybody, great job on your self-defense day. Got tongue twisted there. Let's keep moving on to the next part of class. So let's get to work on our balance with our kicks today. Balance is super important to be a great kicker. It helps you be safe, right? Gives you better power. Let's move faster. All sorts of great things. Balance is not a bad thing basically ever. Okay? It means you have control over your body, right? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a little bit of a kicking challenge. We have to maintain some balance, right? The way it works is this. We're going to do 2 kicks without putting our foot down, right? So it looks like this: front kick, right? And that's kind of like the easiest version of this challenge. We're going to progress through a few. And you don't put your foot down. And in a perfect world, you keep your knee up, right? So if you watch, I'll show you 2 different versions. Version 1, the wrong way. I kick, my knee goes down like that. The right way, I keep my knee up. See the difference? Okay, hopefully you do. Tricks to being able to have good balance. 1, keep your head straight. right? You will have much better balance if you look at one thing and keep your head level. If you wiggle your head, you start to fall over, okay? Anyone who's spun around 1,000 times knows this. First thing. Second thing, strong legs, third, strong belly, right? Those things kind of hold you together, right? Your leg holds you up, your belly keeps your body together, and then, of course, your head is where you actually sense things like balance. So we're going to get started. Round one, we got to do 5. We got to do 2 kicks without putting our foot down. Enough jibber jabber, let's get to it. Ready? Front kick, 1. Actually, I guess it's 2, right? Ready? Again, 2, 3, 4. Your knee's gonna move a little bit in between, just don't move it a lot. 5. Okay, switch your legs. I'm gonna turn sideways, just to give you a different point of view, but you can kick whichever way works in your house. Ready? 1, 2, keep your knee up. 3, look at a target. 4, 5. Okay, pretty good. Let's go on to the next level. Next level, almost the same thing, except this time it's 3. So you're gonna kick 3 times without putting your foot down. This is where it starts to get hard. Some people are like, I can do 2. 3 is where it's hard. You're right, 3 is hard. Try your best. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Put it down, right? Again, 2, 3. Put it down. Again, go. 1, 2, 3. Put it down. Let's do 2 more. Go 1, 2, 3. Put it down. Last one, go. 2, 3. Put it down. Switch your legs. Same thing the other side. Now, if you're like most people, you got a good leg and a not so good leg, right? Just like when I throw a ball, I can throw it pretty fast and hard. When I throw it with this hand, when I throw it with this hand, not so much. Okay, congratulations, you're normal. Right? You have one leg that's good, one leg that's not as good. We practice both in martial arts, so we have strength in body, in our body symmetry. It's good for all sorts of things, healthy, being in alignment, all sorts of good stuff. So, yeah, don't get upset if you're like, this one's harder. It just means you need to practice it. Ready, go 1, 2, 3, and put it down. Again, go. 2, 3. For most people, they're gonna be like, hey, I'm actually better at the leg I didn't think I was good at. Because your stronger leg, the ones on the bottom is actually the one that's important. Again, go. 1, 2, 3. Again, keep those hands up. 1. Look at your target. Recover back if you can. If you fall forward, you don't get into trouble. Oh, and kick high. At least a little high, not like ceiling high. Right? Let's do 1 more. 1 more. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, started to lose my balance. Okay. Switch. All right. This time, a little different. Whatever number I say, that's how many kicks you do. So if I say 1, you do 1 kick. If I say 3, you do 3. 1, 2, 3. If I say 1,000, do 1,000. I'm not going to say 1,000. All right, here we go. In our fighting stance, by the way, it doesn't really matter which leg you have in back, just as long as you switch one, we switch. 1. So easy. Hopefully. 1. 4. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, pull. 4. Okay, I got 4. Hopefully you did. 2. 2. 4. Switch your legs. Same basic idea. Ready? And 1. 1. 3. Lost my balance a little bit. I don't like that. 3. 5. 2. 2. 4. All right, so we're going to call it there. If you want to practice that some more, feel free to pause. Practice as much as you want, as long as you want. We'll be here when you get back. So get ready for the next part of class. Okay, for today's final game, we're going to be checking your balance, your speed, your control over your body. All those things are kind of interrelated by putting one foot into a box. Right now, whatever foot you're putting in the box, that's the foot you're going to kick with. Okay, now just watch kind of how the rules go, and then we're going to get to play. What you're going to do is you're going to try and do one kick, then put it back in without touching the sides of the box. If you do, you go to level 2. Level 2 is you do 2 kicks without putting your foot down, without touching the sides of the box. So it looks like this, 1, 2, and then you put it back down. Now, if you touch the sides of the box, or you fall down outside the box, you don't start over, you just redo that level. So let's say it was on 3, all right? So I do kick, 1, 2, and I put it down. Ah, no! I go back in the box, and I'm still on 3. And I kick, 1, 2, oh, and if I touch this side as I put it down, ah, no! I'm still on level 3, and I keep going. We're gonna do this for 1 minute. We're gonna see what level you can get to, right? When you get to that level, let us know, right? You came with your proud side. Since Jeff, I was able to get 5. That's pretty good. Since Jeff, I was able to get 24. I don't believe you, but that's okay. You tried the best that you can. All right, so we're going for a minute. Remember, it's 1. Once you do 1, you do 2. Once you do 2, you do 3. Once you do 3, you do 4. So on and so forth. Ready, set, and go. All right. Don't touch this side. You might have to look. All right, I got 1 point. I'm going level 2. All right, I'm on level 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I touched it. It doesn't count. I got to go again. 1, 2, 3. I made it. I made it. By the way, your pants can touch, just not your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I made it. Okay, I'm on 5. Hopefully you're beating me already. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I lost my balance a little bit. 5. I made it. Good. Let's keep going. Going for 6. Oh, that's not good. 2. Oh, I'm losing my balance. 3, 4. Oh, 5. 6, can I get back in the box? Yes, I can. I made it. Okay, we're on 7. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got it. Oh, no, I didn't make it. Time ran out. All right, so let me know what level you got to. I beat 6 levels. Maybe beat 7. Great job today. Look forward to seeing you again soon.